Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be starting to work on my doors. What looks like, well, almost stock. I have a tweeter in there, aftermarket, but you'll have the tweeter there, and then you have your stock grill speakers behind there. I have that one T2 behind there. But like I said, I was doing two in each door, so I'm going to have a second one right back over here, and then back either right here or back like in that gap there. It's a little bit more flat. I'm gonna have my two crossovers, which are big square crossovers from Rockford. Those guys are, that's these guys here. So I'm gonna have two of these in each door, along with two 6.5. So I'm gonna have one set pretty much per door. And here's what I'm at so far. I got one layer of fiberglass cloth down with a little bit of fiberglass on it, kind of getting my shape formed. Now this is what I was talking about. I would do like two of them, either like here, like here and here, or push it to the corner a little bit more, do one here and then another one here. But either way, I'm gonna do something to make this all clean and match, but two crossovers, then the 6.5 and 6.5 here. I'm gonna put another layer down. I'll be back in just a little bit. All right, just lay down the second coat of fiberglass on top of a second layer of the fiberglass cloth. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna wait for this to cure, wait for the two layers to bond together. You can see it's fully saturated down to the first layer from before. You can see it completely through it. But what I'm gonna think about doing is building this all one base layer to put the crossovers on, and I'll have them kind of mount down into like this edge here. So I'm thinking about almost like fiberglassing the entire bottom of the door, or at least into the groove here. So I'm not really sure. We'll kind of see how that works out. All right, so a little update. I waited for it to dry a little bit, and then I cut around it to try and trim it in a little bit better to the piece. So you can kind of see what I'm going for, kind of shooting this groove a little bit here. I might still trim that down and follow the inside here. I'm not quite sure yet. But then around the edge here is all trimmed up. I'm still working on it. It's separated a little bit on me here, so I'm thinking about what to do with that. Probably just going to cut that down. And then it goes around here. I'm trying not to cut this up if I don't have to make this pod. But that should be the base, and then we'll build off this and then have a speaker pod. All right. Good morning. I'm back working on the doors today. I got the 3 layers of fiberglass laid down and the different sheets of the fiberglass cloth. I got that, and essentially what I'm looking at doing is having a speaker pod about there, and I'll have another ring, and it's gonna kind of go stanced up a little bit off the platform, kind of like this, like that angle, if you can see that. Kind of half a little behind the other speaker ring, a little tucked farther back. So after building it out a little bit, this is what we're looking at. A couple pieces here in the middle and on that side to hold it together, the 2 speaker rings. And then tipping back, that's kind of the angle it's at on the door. So now I got a fiberglass all around it, then mount it to the door once I wrap it in the vinyl over there. Went back to the drawing board a little bit. I like my overlap look, but after I did it, realized that the speaker was obviously not going to fit there. So pulled it apart, started over, cut a couple new ones, redid it, put it back together. And now I'm waiting for the fiberglass to dry. This is the top side. Let the body filler and sand that out a little bit. Then this is from the bottom where it goes over the cup holder there. Then I'm starting my other door. So that's how it started. That's how it's going. So I fiberglassed it. It's all kind of cured now. I need to run to Home Depot and get body filler to fix some spots like here and smooth that out and stuff. But that's the piece sitting on the door. I really like that. Now obviously I'm still gonna have to cut out like behind here, you know, to make clearance for the depth of the speakers. But only thing left to do is body filler it, sand it down, and then gotta wrap it in some vinyl. But these are the speakers here. Be doing 2 of these right in there. Oh, it's gonna look so good. A lot of work today. Only thing left is I gotta cut out the mesh behind these and mount the speakers and actually mount it to the door. A couple bolts and then mounting the speakers, so no big deal. Then I dyed that with black carpet dye. I have to make that piece, just the carpet up in there, match, just so it cleans it up, makes it look better. But other than that, driver's door is done. Editing this, I forgot I guess I didn't make an outro, so if you guys are watching this, I'll put a couple pictures here. Thank you for watching, and I'll have a part 2 of this in the passenger door coming soon.